Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Tasha, and I just wanted to continue on with my series as to why I never liked my natural hair. I was just doing wash and goes because I didn't know what to do with it. For the longest time, I've been saying that I do not like my natural hair, and whenever I'd hear products come out, which was rarely because it wasn't like how it is right now where we're on social media, we always see the new product or we see certain celebrities come up with products and we're just like, we have to grab that. I did not have Instagram. I had YouTube late, and there were a couple of girlies that I would watch. Like I would watch like It's My Ray Ray and stuff like that, but she was more like makeup stuff. But I didn't really have like a hair person to really look to. So whenever something came out, I wouldn't even look twice at it. I don't even know what to do with this. I know if I put it in my hair, it's not gonna work. Like that was my mindset. Over the course of time, my hair sucked to me. Like I would always get compliments like, you have nice hair, your hair is so long, yada yada yada. But it's like, help. Like I don't know what to do with it. I really wanted to curl. It would just be so big and looking dry. Like it looked cool, big and stuff, but I personally wasn't liking how it was so dry. It wasn't the products that was a problem. It was just I didn't know what my hair was asking for, and I didn't know how to solve the problem whatsoever. In case there's somebody out there like me, which I know there's a lot of natural hair girlies that they do not like their natural hair for many reasons. I myself, like there's reasons why I don't like my natural hair, and so that's why I came up with this series to talk about it, because it's like, yeah, I'm putting up I hate my natural hair, and it's like, girl, how are you not grateful? You know what I mean? I am grateful for my hair. I do love my hair now because I've learned so much about it, and I understand how to deal with it now that I even have two daughters and I see the different hair textures that we have. I understand my hair a lot more. I love my hair a lot more. And I still have my days where I do not like my hair, but it stems from many reasons. So today we're going to talk about moisture, and it being one of the reasons why I just really never liked my natural hair to begin with, because I just thought I had dry, brittle hair. I was just like, how come my hair can't curl? Like, what do you mean she can twirl her hair with her fingers and get a curl? I can do that now. You know what I mean? But back then I wasn't using my products correctly so that it can actually do that. Now I can curl my hair with my fingers, even though that way is a little bit more harder for me, but I can also curl it with a brush. I know how to scrunch it better. Like life is good now when it comes to my hair, and it's not as dry anymore because I would wash it every day or every other day. It constantly felt dry and brittle. Not only that, like I discussed in my previous video, I wasn't even using the types of shampoos and conditioners I was using now, and my wash and goes were literally a wash and a go. Like I would wash my hair and I would go. I didn't even do no curly routine in between, like putting curl products in my hair, much less the water. Like it was crazy to the point where it was like I just had this hair on my head and it was just going with me wherever I was going. I literally settled in my mind that this was my hair texture, and there was a point where I was like, do I need to do a big chop? Like my hair is just not moving, it ain't doing nothing, it ain't curling. I knew it was also because I would straighten it a lot, but I was straightening it a lot because that's when I knew how to do something with it, when it was straight. I was like, at least I can keep it straight for a week and I didn't have to keep washing it all the time, and I can style it. But I couldn't really wear it like with hair ties like I do now because I get a lot of tension headaches too. So it's like, not only do I not know how to style my hair or deal with it, the tension and all of that was happening, because even though I have even these two pigtails in my hair, there's no way I can sleep in this. It would be like a temporary thing. And that would even get to me too, because there was just so many things going on. It was just mentally driving me crazy when it came to my hair. I noticed that I was dealing with so much breakage, and it was literally stressing me out. Dealing with the breakage and it stressing me out, and then the stress making my hair shed even more. Because stress has a lot to do with your hair growth and hair breakage and stuff like that. So I would brush out my hair and I would see it falling out in long strands. Like it wasn't like short pieces on the ground, it was long. So that's when it's like I learned a lot about length retention and knowing I had hair growing out of my head, but retaining the length was my problem. Not only that, I was not keeping up with my hair trims. Like I would get a trim when I would see my cousin for her to do my hair. Like I wasn't really taking matters into my own hands when it came to trimming my hair. So my split ends would travel up and up and up, which would cause my hair to frizz a lot and just look like it would just look extra big because the ends were splitting, and then it would break when I brush it. And I would also dry brush it a lot, which I try to stay away from now. And I was recently doing that a lot too. I would just dry brush my hair because I was just so used to doing that. But then I'd also start damping it with water too and brushing it to the point where I just go in the shower now and I brush it because the hair shed was just getting to me. And I notice now when I do it in the shower more often that there's less breakage because my hair would have more moisture in it while I'm brushing it. Growing up, I didn't use a lot of products in my hair. Like I was mentioning earlier, I would have the basics like hair food, Blue Magic, pink lotion, and the olive oil spray. That was it. When I really think about it, I'd have some gel, but I wasn't the type to really buy curl creams because I just felt like I didn't need to buy it, like it wasn't gonna do nothing to my hair anyways. But I'm one of those people where it's like, me thank God for YouTube, me thank God for certain things like Instagram and Pinterest and stuff like that, where I can learn so much more about my hair. Like sometimes the internet is full of nonsense where it's like bare baga is going on. It's also a place where you can learn. I've learned so much about my hair. I've learned so much in terms of let me try my own trial and error. I've had long hair for so long. I've done some great things, okay, when it comes to my hair as well. Like I didn't just learn everything off the internet. My mom taught me the basics, what to do, what not to do when it came to my hair. I swear by things like not using so much chemicals in your hair because from the beginning of time, I never liked to put things in my hair that I didn't know what it said on the bottle. I just didn't like chemicals in my hair because of my scalp as well. I had a lot of dry scalp and I could have an irritated scalp. Like my scalp would be the issue when it came to my hair growth. There were certain things that I did along the way that really did help me, but then there was also a lot of things that I wasn't doing that hindered my hair goals and seeing the curls that I do now. Like you think I saw these curls growing up? I wish I had these curls going to school. I feel like I would have had more confidence in myself if I knew more about my hair. I don't know. I just feel like because I didn't know what to do with my hair, it just made me not be my full self. Like, yeah, you were talking about my hair, but it's like deep down, I was having hair issues just like anybody else. Because sometimes people will think, oh, because your hair is long, you know what to do with your hair. It's just so easy for you. It's not always the case. Like, I was having hair issues. It had a lot to do with my mindset and realizing what moisture actually meant when it came to my hair and my hair growth and my hair goals. I just felt like this was my hair type when in fact it wasn't. I was just doing things wrong. A lot of people, they have their hair misunderstood and they just feel like this is just the hair that they have. This is just the texture that they have. If you educate yourself on hair and you learn more about your hair, the simplest thing could really shift your mindset. I realized that moisture when it comes to your hair is not necessarily the curl cream. In fact, it's water. Can you believe? Water has changed my hair so much, and the curl cream just helps the water make my hair stay moisturized. It's like an activator to the water, and it helps it maintain as much moisture as it possibly can until the next wash day. If I was to just blob a whole bunch of my curl cream in my hair, right, while it's dry, it ain't gonna do anything. And even if it did anything, I wouldn't like it and the curls wouldn't be popping like they would if I added water. I have to add my water first and then I have to add my curl cream. A lot of it has to do with water, right? I even did some videos on here and people don't think I put enough water in my hair and they'll be like, you need more water. Like if only you knew I'm putting a lot of water in here. But to where I'm coming from with my hair, it looks like it looks like I'm not putting enough water. But my hair drinks that. It drinks it like crazy. If your hair is very dehydrated, very dry, very brittle, and you have like this curl cream that says it's going to give you some luscious curls. If you just put that curl cream on your hair, from my experience, like if I just put that curl cream on my hair, I'm not going to see certain results without water. You know what I mean? And water is the stuff that comes out the pipe. So when I really sit back and I'm just like, yo, girl, if you just had proper water and the brush and the curl cream and just a little belief in your hair, this could have saved you years of really understanding your hair, and maybe your hair would have been healthier. You know what I mean? Like, Once I focused on how I was using my products as opposed to what I was using on my hair, everything changed for me. I would buy shampoo. Yes, it didn't have as much chemicals in it, but it wasn't necessarily shampoo that was moisturizing my hair, dealing with my scalp issues, hydrating it, nourishing my hair, and just making my hair feel how it's supposed to feel. Because when I really look back, I'm like, man, these shampoos that I'm using now help the products that I'm using with the water, as opposed to the shampoos that I would buy that wasn't necessarily good for my hair type and for my curls. I mean, they're all right, but it wasn't really giving my hair as much justice. I'd buy it because it's $6 opposed to being $12, $15. But now I would definitely put in the dollars because I want those results. I ain't gonna just buy that $5, $6 shampoo because it's cheap. Because in the long run, I'm gonna lose my hair and I'm gonna lose more money trying to repair it back. Yes, you guys know I love to shop on a budget if you've been on this channel for a very long time. And I'll buy those shampoos and hygiene products as long as it was on a budget. But as long as I know it works and it's good for me, I will spend the money. Like, don't get me confused. Because I know I can be that girl on a budget. I still am because Canada is crazy. But certain things I'm going to put money in and it's going to be my hair. It's going to be my hair because I feel like I owe it so much. And I love when my hair is in a good state. And it's more affordable that way. I cannot afford to be putting in protective styles, braiding styles in my hair all the time, especially with my scalp like this. Like I would, but I can't even wear a ponytail in my hair all night. It will rip out the middle of my hair and I would want to pull it out by nighttime. Like there's just certain things I can't even do. You know what I mean? So I rather protect the hair that I have on my head. It comes down to understanding your hair, okay? And I feel like there's so many tools, there's so many options out there online. We didn't have that luxury growing up. I barely had a phone. When did I have a phone? In high school. Kids have phones now when they're like 7 or 8 years old, 6, 7, 8. Like there's more accessible things, options available to you on the go. Like I can go on my phone right now and find a curly hair routine. I can go look up products. I can do all of that stuff. I can ask ChatGPT. Like there's so many more helpful things as opposed to what I had, you know? So understanding your hair is a big difference when it comes to your hair and your mental state, because a lot of us give up on our natural hair, you know. You don't necessarily want to, but the way society is right now, it's like you do. There's so many standards when it comes to work. I've had my workplace managers question me about my hair, so I know. So it just makes you have like this strange relationship with your hair. Even though people would love my hair, I didn't want them to only see my hair. You know, I am not just my hair. That was just a big deal for me growing up. I just felt like there was so much more about me. It can't just be one-sided when it comes to your natural hair. Just because I have this hair, I have feelings too. That's how I seen it. And I'm not here to complain or anything, but there's so many sides to it when it comes to that. We say we hate our hair, but we're simply frustrated. We're frustrated with how it feels. We're frustrated with how it looks. We're frustrated with the length. We're frustrated that it won't grow. We're frustrated that we don't have money to do it. We're frustrated that we don't have money for products. There's a lot of times I've been frustrated because it's like, I want that new product, but I ain't got the money right now. But I'm like, let me just work with what I have anyways, because it's been fine. But we just always feel like it can get better because this person came out with a product and that person came out with a product. Or we just always are searching for more and more. Once I started understanding my hair, like I said, it was just so much easier for me to deal with it. This is part 2 of my series. There's so much more that I want to talk about when it comes to the relationship that I've had with my natural hair and why I say that I hate it. I don't necessarily hate it, you guys, but we be going through our thing. Me and my hair. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you haven't already, make sure to like this video. Share this video because it may be helpful to somebody else that may be having issues with their hair, like me or you. I'm so grateful that you are here. It means so much to me that you've been tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.